Hi Velocity, this is Tim Cole giving you a short video update here after the second quarter. Here it is the beginning of July, so I hope you're enjoying your summer. But in the second quarter, April, May, and June, I want to tell you how we did, and some really cool things happened during this last quarter. On Easter in April, we had a great attendance, almost 240 people, which is about as big as we've been since our opening 2 years ago, and so that was really cool to see that. About 25 people bigger than last Easter, and so that was a great day. And we've also had 10 baptisms during this quarter, and that's great to have that many, but it's also great to hear and see the spiritual stories associated with each one of those, that God's doing some really cool things in the life of people in our church, and so we want to celebrate that together. But this report really is to give you kind of a financial update of how we're doing. It's something that we do every quarter. And so I want to tell you how we're doing financially. You might remember that last quarter, January, February, March, our first quarter of the year, I reported to you that our income was just a couple $100 over budget, which ends up being about $5 a week that we were ahead. And so that was really good for the first quarter in particular. This last quarter we didn't do as well. Now that we've closed the books on the second quarter, we found out that for the quarter we were under budget by about $6,000, and so we're going to have to take that money out of the little bit of savings that we have, and to make sure that we cover everything for the year, for the quarter. And so hopefully we can make that up this next quarter. Not only make budget, but make up some of the shortfall that we had this last quarter. And all in all, that's not horrible. Our monthly budget, or our weekly budget, is a little over $5,000 a week. And so when you do the numbers, we were shy by about $500 a week, or about 10% under budget. And so we're relatively close, but we need to make that up. And so hopefully this next quarter we can do that. And you know, our bills don't take the summer off for vacation, and so hopefully our giving doesn't either. And so in July, August, September, we'll see how we do. I want to challenge you. If you're making Velocity your church home and you really haven't been giving financially to the church, I want to challenge you to do that, and hope that you'd start doing that you'd start giving regularly and kind of sacrificially to the church to support what God's doing through the ministry of our church. And if you're a person that has been giving, but it's been kind of sporadic and not consistent, I want to challenge you here, even in the summertime, to make a commitment to giving regularly and sacrificially to what God's doing through our church and our church family. And for those of you who already are giving regularly and sacrificially, I want to thank you for that again. And it's just great to see what God is doing because of the investment that you're making into His kingdom, and that we're building His church together. And so it's great to see, for example, all the new faces around Velocity. I don't know if you've noticed, but the last 3, 4, 5 weeks, there's just been a number of new faces of people that have been coming to our church, and we're going to get the opportunity to minister to them and to include them into our community of faith here through the summer. And so I'm excited about that. And so that's kind of how our report is going, and we want to just be very open and upfront about how we're doing financially, because I really feel like it's all of our business, not just the staff. And if you want to see our budget or a monthly report on how we spend our money, we've got profit and loss accounting software that we can just email you the file if you'd like to see that, because our books are open. We've got nothing to hide and no secrets. We feel like it's our budget as a church family. It's not our budget, the staff and the office, and it's secret for everyone else. It's our budget together. We're all in this together. And so if you'd like to see that, just let us know and we'll email that to you. And we hope that you have a great summer. We're going on vacation here in a couple weeks to Indiana, and so we'll miss you for a couple weeks. And so hopefully you have the opportunity to enjoy yourself this summer, and then get really re-engaged by the end of the summer into the fall. So I'll talk to you next quarter. Have a great day.